Hello, my friends. Welcome to another episode of my podcast, Little Mind Chats. Minds are little, not our thoughts. I'm your host, Siyona. We see, look, observe, and enjoy beautiful things around us. Can you think about how it would be without our eyes? I'd never be able to imagine doing anything without my eyes. I had a lot of questions around what, why, and how about our eyes. Why glasses? Why headaches? Why should we take care of our eyes? My pediatric ophthalmologist, Dr Manjunath, is here with us to clearly explain so we understand so much more about our eyes. He has a long list of achievements with over 18 years of experience in ophthalmology. But what is ophthalmology? It is a branch of medicine in which they scientifically study eyes and their diseases. Dr Manjunath has done fellowship in pediatric ophthalmology and squint, apart from his long list of degrees. He worked at the National University Hospital, Singapore, as registrar for 6 years before moving back to India. He's now the director of Nethra Eye Hospital in Bengaluru and continues to practice there as a consultant. Hello, Doctor. Welcome to my podcast.
Hi, Siyona.
Hi. How are you today?
Good. Just finished work.
Let's begin with the most basic question. Doctor, can you help us understand why eyes are so important?
Very simple, Siyona. Close your eyes for a minute. What do you see now? Can you do anything this way?
No, I can't indeed, but I can talk.
We interact with the world to the maximum through our eyes, through vision. So if we don't have eyes, if we can't see, we are cut off from the external world to the extent of 60%. Eyes does 60% of the job of the special sense organs.
Oh wow, really? I never knew that.
If you want to know how it feels without being able to see, just do a blindfold for a few minutes. We can't walk around, we can't play, we can't appreciate nature, we can't do so many things.
Yeah, right. But, Doctor, what kind of foods really help our eyes? Are there any foods that are bad for our eyes?
We should always have a balanced diet. I have all varieties of fruits and vegetables. I did listen to and look at your podcast on healthy eating. So you can ask all your friends to listen to that. They get a good idea of what to eat and what not to eat. Eat those things which are easy to digest, have more fluids, a lot of water, less salt, less of direct carbohydrates. And for the eye, vitamin A is good, vitamin D is good. You get vitamin A in papaya in plenty, in mangoes. This is the season of mangoes, so enjoy the mangoes. And also carrots.
Yeah, obviously carrots.
And not to forget the greens. Do you like greens? Do children like greens?
No, obviously not. Yeah, we are going to do it.
Good, that's the spirit.
How do we know if eyes are healthy and will remain healthy for a long time?
See, when you look at somebody externally, a happy child, a healthy body, good health, healthy eyes, energy will be oozing out of the eyes. Eyes will be shiny, white. Eyes will be straight ahead, normal size, no swellings here and there. These are simple things which we can subconsciously recognize. And you look at somebody, you know that there is something wrong or everything is normal. So externally, these things will help us know if somebody is okay. But if you want to be very sure, you need to get a simple checkup with an eye doctor at an appropriate time.
So now, if anybody's not feeling well, especially with their eyes, I can tell.
Definitely, you can.
Why do a lot of kids in my generation have glasses? My parents told me it isn't a good sign to have glasses at a young age, but I was super excited to have them.
Well, very good question. Very appropriate for this time. Yeah, this happens with almost every child wants a glass. Every kid likes a glass. Now, we have been seeing that of late, there has been an exponential increase in number of children using glasses. Glasses are used to correct refractive errors. Refractive errors means short sight, long sight, astigmatism, these things put together. Nowadays, we are seeing a lot of children with these problems. There is no one single answer for this. There are multiple things which together is causing this. One common thing people say is screen time, near work, gadget usage. In fact, they did a study, I think at Singapore, to see how much amount of near work influenced the glass number. There they studied, from the library, they took some information and they saw how many children borrowed how many books in a certain period. The more the books that were borrowed, the more they had glass number. So near work causes myopia or short sight. One more thing you might have noticed, earlier people used to live in big houses. Each house used to have maybe 1 floor or 2 floors. There used to be a lot of space around the house. Kids used to play around in the streets. They could easily do that. When we were kids, we were always on the streets. Our parents had to drag us into the house. Now there is no place for children to be playing on the streets or in the grounds, right? Grounds are converted into some BBMP offices or some parking place. There is no place in the street to play. Traffic is so much. And all the houses have become vertical. You see apartments 20 floors, 30 floors high, and children don't have space to play. They are locked in their rooms, no friends, only gadgets, maximum books. So children are seeing within a limited range of maybe 10 feet or 20 feet. If you go to the window and look at a long distance, you will see that the world is quite far and vast, right? But you are always inside the room nowadays. So what you need to see is only 10 feet or 20 feet. So our body is adapting very rapidly so that it doesn't have to see beyond 20 feet, 30 feet. So that is one thing. Environment is adding to this problem. Plus our genetic tendencies. Our parents, grandparents, somebody might have had glass problems. So we have inherited their genes.
Yeah, when I got my eyes tested in UK, they said it was half genetic and half made by me. Why should I worry too much about screen time?
Mobiles, laptops, they need energy to work. So when they are on, they are emitting energy. Some energies are good, constructive. Some energies are not good. They are destructive. So what comes out of the screen's electromagnetic energy is not good. They have done an experiment. They have planted some samplings, placed them in open space. Some samplings they placed them within a room. Some they placed within a room close to the television or some gadgets. And some they placed close to a Wi-Fi spot. The results were very obvious. Those plants that were exposed to the Wi-Fi, they didn't grow at all. They turned out grey. Those plants couldn't even stand straight. And those samplings which were kept outside in the nature, they grew tall, the stems were good, thick, healthy. Even plants respond to electromagnetic radiation. Likewise, we human beings, animals also respond to electromagnetic radiation. Electromagnetic radiation is not good. Have you heard of sparrows?
Yeah.
Have you seen sparrows?
Yeah, I love them.
Where have you seen sparrows?
In the garden over there in my old house over in UK.
Okay, lucky. Maybe in the UK they still have some sparrows. But in Bangalore, there are no more sparrows. All the sparrows have gone beyond the city. The reason is because mobile phones, mobile towers, lot of electromagnetic radiation, sparrows cannot stand it. When we were children, there were sparrows around us everywhere. Now no sparrows. So even birds and animals cannot tolerate electromagnetic radiation. Likewise, our eyes also cannot tolerate electromagnetic radiation. That is one thing. Second thing, when we are on gadgets, we are looking at something we like or playing a game on the mobile or on the laptop. So we are glued to it. Physically, our health deteriorates. We become couch potatoes. Third thing, we are always looking at near. So our eyes are always focused at a very, very short distance. Eyeball growth gets upset. We'll end up with glass power, myopia or short sight. So there are so many reasons why screen time has to be reduced.
Yeah, that's so worrying about the sparrow incident. And also my mom and dad used to call me couch potatoes if I was on too long on my Xbox.
Now you should tell them you are no longer a couch potato.
Yeah. But what about all the online classes we have due to COVID-19? Is there a way to heal our eyes from all these classes and stuff?
Definitely take breaks. See, there are some things we can't avoid, right? Now, as you said, because of COVID pandemic, we are sitting at home taking all the classes online. That is a better part, good part of technology. So when you want to use technology, use good gadgets from good company, as much as possible, big size ones, the biggest that is possible. Rather than having a 2-inch screen, have a 6-inch screen. That's what I mean. And take breaks. Take breaks. Break. If possible, every half an hour, take 5 minutes break. If you can't get out of the place, close your eyes or look at a far object. There is one more exercise that you can do. Hold a pen or a pencil in your hand and keep a target, a car or a tree outside the window, about 50 feet or 100 feet far away from your place. Look at the pen, look at the tree. Look at the pen, look at the tree. Keep doing this. This way your eyes come to the point, go out of the point. Coming to a focus point is called convergence. Relaxing is called divergence. When the muscles of the eye do this, near, far, the toxic chemicals that get stored in the muscles get washed off. You will feel better.
Oh, that's surprising. What is long sight and short sight? How can kids make out if they have it?
Long sight means far-sightedness. Short sight means near-sightedness. In simple terms, in short sight or near-sightedness, we are able to see near. We have difficulty with far. In far sight, the opposite. We are relatively okay to see far, but little bit difficult to see near. Either ways, we will notice difficulty in focusing on objects, tiredness, strain around the eye, not interested in reading, eyes may turn red, we may feel like rubbing our eyes and itching our eyes. These are some symptoms which suggest that there could be long sight or short sight. Other thing children do without any complaints is they go close to the board in the school. They copy from the friends. They can't copy from the blackboard. They copy from the friends. These things also are suggestions that there could be a problem with the sight.
Yes, sometimes in my old school, when we were just seeing the symptoms of short sight, that I needed an eye test to see if I needed glasses, I couldn't see the board properly. And so I had to total up for each sum.
Oh. So that's how you got your glasses, is it?
Yeah, I told that to my mother and father, and then they got worried, and so they booked an appointment at Vision Express.
Good. Even though there is a problem, if we rectify it, use proper glasses, that should be okay. See, wearing glasses is not a bad thing. If we need glasses, we need to wear them so that we can see well, so that our eye-brain development happens properly, and we can have comfortable vision. But parents are worried if their children gets glasses because they are worried about the future. Imagine a child wearing glasses and increasing the number once in 6 months or once in a year. In that situation, it's a worrying thing. Otherwise, if our number is stable, same level, no problem.
So that must be why my parents kept telling me, it's not a good sign.
Yeah, that's what their inner worry is.
I was told some of my headaches could be related to my eyes. Is this true?
Headaches, yes, definitely. We have been seeing children with headaches quite a lot. For some time, we used to think children don't want to go to school, or they are just, say, bulldozing their parents to get them some leave or get an ice cream or something. But actually, the truth is, there are many eye defects which can cause headaches. Some of them are having a glass number, but not having identified it. Other one could be having identified the glass number, wearing an improper glass. Okay, the glass that does not suit your face. Third thing is, eye muscles are not working together. See, we have two eyes and we have muscles, like we have muscles to move our body, legs and hands. Likewise, we have muscles to move our eyes. The set of muscles for the right eye and for the left eye have to work in parallel. So if our eye muscles are not working together, they cause some soreness. Even then we get a headache. These are few things where the eye can give a headache, but there are more serious conditions. The pressure in the eye can be high. Like how somebody's blood pressure can be high, the pressure in the eye can be high and they can get a headache. This is usually a problem of adults, not of children. And sometimes the pressure in the brain can be high. That can also give a headache. So usually when children get headache, they need to go to a children's doctor, talk to them, make sure it is one of the simple headaches, like maybe eating, sleeping, those kind of things. Sort out all those things. Then see an eye doctor and make sure there's nothing wrong in the eye or the brain.
So that explains why I get a blasting headache as soon as I see bright lights. Like when I'm traveling in a car, you know those street lights. When I see those in the car, I like, oh my gosh, I'm getting a headache.
Some children are also sensitive to bright lights. Some children are sensitive to noise, excessive sound. That could also be one of the reasons.
Yeah, I'm sensitive to both the things. What are the first symptoms of eye problems I can see? Is there a way to detect eye problems early?
Say if somebody has an eye problem, they will not be able to see properly. That is the first most important symptom. Eye is supposed to help us to see the world, right? If there's a problem, it doesn't do its work properly, one cannot see. So if it's an older child or an adult who knows that there was good vision and the vision dropped, they will be able to identify this. A small baby may not know what is normal, may not know what is abnormal. So he will not come up with those things. In those situations, parents have to observe behavior of the child. Is the child playing well? Or is the child falling every time when it is walking? Cannot see obstacles, tripping, or cannot pick up small things from the floor, cannot catch things, cannot play ball games, cannot play with cubes. Those kind of coordination things will not be there. Other set of things are eyes turning red, itchy, pink, swollen. Another set of symptoms are eyes not being straight. One eye is straight, the other eye is deviated, turned out. These are some symptoms which suggest an eye problem.
Yeah, well, at what age should kids see an eye doctor?
A decently good age to see an eye doctor voluntarily, even though there are no problems, would be around 4 years. Typically, when the child is getting admitted to a school, say some KG school, it's good to see a doctor. But generally, all kids doctors look at the eyes when the babies are brought to them right from day one. They will see whether the vision is good, baby is able to track and follow objects, whether the baby's pupil is reacting to light, whether the eye is normal size, whether the eye is normal in color. These things they watch, they look at it. If there is a doubt, they send to the eye doctors.
What kind of eye problems should the parents report to an eye doctor immediately?
A child who was normally playing around, suddenly if he stops playing, he says he makes mistakes all of a sudden, he's not able to pick up objects, he's stumbling, falling. That indicates something wrong with his vision that has happened suddenly. That is one serious concern. Other things are eyes are getting red, itchy, rubby, lot of water coming out of the eye, eyes are getting sticky, difficulty opening the eyes in the morning times, eyes are getting swollen. These are some things.
I bet this is so important. What should we do when something accidentally falls into our eyes?
Very good question, Siyona. This can happen at home or it can happen in the school also. If something falls in the eye, best thing is to make the child calm, relax, don't scare the child, don't get excited about it. But as soon as the child is comfortable, ask the child to open, look if there's any dust or anything in the eye. You could give a clean water wash. You could ask the child to wash the face, wash the eyes in clean water. Drinking water maybe. This is for simple things. Say if you are working in a lab in the school, some acidic substance or alkaline substance, some chemicals falls in the eye, ask the child to close the eyes, immediately bring them to the hospital. So as a first aid, you can use clean water to wash the eyes, provided the child is able to open the eye and you can see that there is nothing grossly wrong with the eye. If you are in doubt, ask the child to shut the eyes. You can even put a bandage on the eyes, carry them to the hospital.
Yeah. Oh, how I like the conversation with Dr. Manjunath. Now I know that eyes are an important indicator of our overall health. Thanks for being on my show, Doctor. I'm so happy I don't have to bother my parents with more eye-related questions.
Thank you, Siyona. It was nice talking to you.
So friends, let me know if you use glasses like me and what new things you learnt today about your eyes. I'm truly waiting for your answers. Also, Sivan, my friend from UK, has suggested we speak more about space and the human body. If you want to give me more concepts, do get in touch with me. Contact me by email on Siyona@littlemindchats.com. WhatsApp me on +9 16663605959, or leave me your comments on the Get Involved page of my website, littlemindchats.com. Thanks a ton for listening. Bye!